Right. Speaking of, now you're a real teacher, but who are the most unforgettable teachers that you have growing up as a child?
I had
you have
two
you also
two
learned
teachers.
in Zurich and Berlin, right? And
Yeah.
who's your teacher in Berlin?
In Berlin is Professor Wolfgang Böttcher.
Böttcher.
Yeah, a great man.
He's still living?
Yeah,
today?
yeah. Both teachers are still living, and I'm in very close touch with them.
How is Mr. Böttcher now?
Pardon me?
The teacher you have in Berlin, how old is he?
How old? May I say that? Yeah, I may say that, because he will be next year. We will celebrate his 80th birthday.
Oh, that's incredible!
And it's incredible. He's still touring, teaching, and wonderful, wonderful. We are
that's great.
In close contact, and you know, I have to say, from the last passage, I said that I hope the students will understand what I was trying to do. When I have to say that I did everything what my teacher said to me. Even I did not really understand why he asked for it.
You mean they tell you to play this way?
Yeah.
For this
For example,
piece,
he said, "Can you
way?
play this a little bit slower?" And then, for my feeling, why should I play slower? I can play it fast. But I did it.
But you follow the teacher.
I followed the teacher. Or he said, "Could you do a little accent here?" And I mean, small details. And I tried to be a good student because I trusted
your teachers.
to my teachers. And later, maybe 10 years after I left the school,
you're a soloist now.
I started to understand what they taught to me. Yeah. So I have to be patient as a teacher. I hope that my students will understand later why I say, could you please play more on the D string?
Or slower here.
Or kind of slow, because often I think, oh, my students, they think I'm getting old. I cannot hear anymore, or getting slow in my head. No,
not at all.
It depends on the philosophy you want. The question in music is what you want to hear. You have a piece of paper with lines and black dots. You have music. And the question is, how can you bring this to life so people can hear? And the question is, how you want to bring it.
How do you want to present?
These are very philosophical questions, and also questions of musical taste. If you want to follow a kind of historical sound, how did it sound in Mozart's time with this kind of instruments, or what shall we do when we play Bach suites now on a modern instrument? I mean, these are how shall we play when we play in a bigger hall for 1,000 or 2,000?
Or just a small recital?
I mean, definitely, for example, the Bach solo suites, they are not intended to be played in a concert hall of 2,000 people. This is not the nature of the music. But if you were invited there to play, you have to play also for the people in the back of the hall.
Yeah, how do you carry the sound?
Yeah, this is a different. These are different concepts. Then my first teacher, I still also in touch, lives in Zurich.
Zurich.
His name is Claude Starck. Starck. And it's the same name like the French designer. Starck.
Oh, really?
But they are not related. And also he is a great man, and he was always my idol. See? In terms of he was 40 years principal cellist of Zurich Tonhalle Symphony Orchestra.
Oh, okay.
And so
that's a long time.
Yeah, and he was also 30 years professor in Zurich. So in a way he had this professional life. I I have now also. So, and many things, of course, I understand. I didn't understand when I was young. He developed a technical system of very short exercises, but
for left hand.
For left hand, to do every day to control intonation.
Ah, what is
and
it?
I thought, why only so short, and why so important? Now I know, because when you have a live in orchestra, there will be a moment where your intonation, your instrumental control is getting down, because you play 6 hours not really controlling.
I know what you mean. I was in the orchestra for a long time.
And there are many other things you have to improve. You think ensemble, but the cleaning is like with
washing face or
washing face with the teeth. Yeah, this is so important to keep this on the good level. And now I understand. You see,
it's very different. Solo playing or the orchestra playing.